Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Druid leveling series. This time I'm not doing a VOD with my normal, uh, oh, well, going back to my normal standard with it, and I'm gonna turn down the volume just a smidge, just so it's not loud in my ears, and hopefully the sound quality is a little better. I hope it's a little louder. That was kind of what I was worried about in the last video I did, which is my Civilization 3. But I'm hoping now it's all good, no issues. Hopefully not as much background hum. I don't know how to do the noise cancellation stuff properly yet. I've watched a few videos and I got it to this point, and I'm hoping that it's more than enough, so to speak. I'm hoping it's more than enough, that it doesn't feel too, I don't know. I mean, I'm not professional by any means, I'm just hoping it's nice enough. So, anyway, today, my friends, I'm going to be completing some quests. We're going to be completing the Prowler quest at the very least, and maybe get some of these Centaur stuff. We're only going to be doing this for about 40 minutes, as our per usual, 30-40 minutes. And we're going to see how much we can get done in that span of time. Now, I can't remember what I did last time for my stream and stuff like that, but I'm definitely going to pick up from where I left off, at the very least, based on what I have on my map. So, kind of like my warrior, I'm going to do things a little out of order, probably, from what people saw with my warrior, mainly because I don't play the same way every time. I genuinely just do whatever I feel is good enough for me to do it. So, yeah. So I might be not on the ball all the time, but I'm on a ball, at the very least. So, yes, we're gonna start off just by tangling with the Wranglers, and they're gonna move away. I'm gonna break out and gonna get right back into it because their nets can't keep me down. Let's see. So now I'm going to just do whatever I can. And yes, these Wranglers are no match for me because shapeshifting in and out of forms, although it does waste mana, I admit, it does waste a good chunk of mana. It doesn't keep me down, that's for sure. Let's see. I'm hoping that these bracers are easy to drop. I'm hoping they drop rates pretty high, I think. Because I need 15 of them. Well, technically now I only need about 12, but close enough. I'm going to go ahead and hop down in this water to test these seeds. I hope the turtle doesn't BTFO me. Just saying. I get kind of worried about mobs that are slightly a little higher level than me. And that's 3 levels high. I'm wondering if I can just carefully edge close enough. Plant the seeds. GTFO. Oh yeah. Before everything starts respawning. As everything tends to be respawning right now. I can fight that level 15 if I got to, but I'm not aiming for it, you know? So, yeah. I'm hoping everybody's had a good day today. I've had a pretty long day at work. It's tiresome, I'll be honest. It was enough for me to take a small respite. Just trying not to take a nap, obviously, but, you know, just watching videos, getting comfortable, etc., etc. Treat yourself. Make sure your happiness comes first, and to be relaxed. Stress is very bad for the health. Believe me. I know. I've used to deal with a lot of stress in my life to the point where I thought I could never let it go, but miraculously I figured out a way to not feel that stressed out about everything in my life. And I wish I could spread the good word and stuff like that on how to beat your internal system to feel not like garbage all the time. But unfortunately, I'm not that charismatic. and I don't feel like selling stuff that won't work. May or may not work, I should say. That's why I always say, watch funny videos, be happy, try to find happiness in the world. Be kind to yourself. No matter what, only you can change you. And how you behave and how you act generally affects your mood too. So, that's why I always say, be kind, be happy, and all that kind of stuff, because it's the perfect way to treat yourself just enough to where you can feel genuine to yourself. Because lying to yourself can only last so long before it doesn't work anymore. And when you run out of that self-worth and stuff, it's just, it doesn't work very well. So, yes, please be kind to yourself, treat yourself good, treat yourself well, put yourself in the center of the world and try to focus on you. Other people probably won't like you. There's people out there that won't like you for no reason. And believe me, I've had people like that. A lot of people tend to hate me just because friends I'm associated with, that I'm not even aware of their existence. It's pretty rough when you know they become friends with somebody, then suddenly all their enemies become your enemies, even though you got no business with them and you never heard of them in your life. But that's tend to happen in life a lot. But just try to be as nice as you can. Be happy, smile often. And it's not me just telling you and explaining to you that. It's just good for the health. There's a whole lot of frowns in the world. A lot of unhappiness, depression, stuff like that. I suffer a lot of that. I take my own advice and try to be as happy as I can be, because if I'm not happy to myself, then, well, being negative to myself isn't helping anything, and it's not solving any of my problems. So, I never look up to people for that kind of guidance, you know, and I'm not asking you to look up to me. I think only you can do it. Only you can facilitate your own true desire, your own true happiness, your own way. Now, I understand that there are some religions out there that basically tell you that there's a big guy upstairs telling you to behave, and if you're not behaving, then you'll just go to a very dark place, very bad place, frankly speaking. I don't believe in any of that stuff. Well, not directly anyway. I mean, I do believe there is some big guy upstairs telling you how to behave and stuff, but only you can decide that. You are the center of your own world. And believe me, I find it very comforting knowing that my destiny is in my hands and not predetermined. Because don't you find that pretty harsh? Like, if you had a bad day and it wasn't your fault, suddenly in your mind you think because of the day being rough that it was your problem, your fault. Like, I hate that feeling, you know? It might be a rant, and this is pretty much a rant, but it's also because I don't understand why people out there feel the need that when something is wrong in their life, it is their fault, even if it's not. Like, they're reminded that, oh, it's just how it works. But then you also have people that are like, oh, it's God's plan. Like, good to know that God's plan was to ruin my fucking weekend, you know? Like, I'm sure I definitely learned something from this. I've gained something from this. A small bit of enlightenment. How my shitty weekend was my fault. For what reason? I don't know. Like, I don't understand people that do that kind of stuff, that believe in that kind of stuff. It just seems so self-destructive. Like, to be honest, I find myself getting more disappointed with myself if something bad comes around, even if it wasn't my fault. But when I learned to let that stuff go, right? When I learned that things happen in life that is definitely not my fault, shouldn't really be my fault or my problem to deal with, because it just happens. The universe works in a way that's just garbage sometimes. You know, and we gotta look at that and reflect, like, how could I make a situation better? Never how could I make it worse. Because 9 times out of 10, you can make a situation worse by thinking that it's powerless to stop it. It's never the case. Never the case. Now, I'm a big manga reader, and I did read a manga that had a lot of dark theme in it. A lot of stuff that drove me up the wall. Not because of how horrible or horrendous or anything like that. It's just the choices that people made in the manga definitely ruined the mood. Now, I'm not going to say the name of this manga because I don't recommend it to people, and I'll never say the name of a manga that I don't recommend to people, because I don't think people should read it unless you decide to just hunt it down for yourself. In which case, if you hunt it down and you know exactly what I'm talking about, well, I praise you for your detective skills and how you deduced the rational thought to do it. But in any case, yes, I did not like how they conducted themselves in this manga. They took the most extreme paths to solve an issue. Instead of just talking things out, they did some horrible things to one another. And it's like, there's a better way of handling this than just going to the, try to kill somebody route. Like, I understand hate and frustration. I've dealt with it for a long time. Until I pretty much pushed the majority of that feeling out of my mind. Because why should I care, right? One bad day doesn't mean that my whole week is bad. There's always going to be good things. Now, there are some people out there that think one bad thing means that, oh, this is going to change the course of my life. It only changes the course of your life if you let it, my friend. There's just no way else to look at it, right? If you really think about it, all the things that generally you think is completely out of your control is definitely within your control. Sincerely, my friends, it is just how it is. It's just how it is, my friends. And frankly speaking, if we don't take charge in our lives and we let people take control of it for us, are we truly ever human? Or are we just a husk, mindlessly following the commands of people who definitely do not care about us? Now, I am no, sage or whatever you want to call me, a priest. But that's not what this channel is. This channel is to play hardcore WoW and other games that I feel like, and just listening to me rant about the most nonsensical things. I am crazy, my friends. Crazy. With a capital C. So, my rants will probably make no sense. And I will say that right now. But, yes, my friends, I am crazy. I am legitimately insane in the membrane. I'm surprised I'm not in a padded room right now. But the power of the internet usually says that I can say whatever I feel. And I will say whatever I feel at the time. And, some takes might be hot. Other takes might be cold. I will say one thing for sure. What is definitely hot is something coming out of the oven, and one thing that is cold is something coming out of the freezer. So, that is beyond this point. No, I look at life through a lens of callous thought, where when things just seem so crazy, like, why, right? Why is this a problem? Why do people make a fuss about this? It just genuinely confuses me, and I always ask these questions to myself to fill out the time. Like I said, I hate talking to nobody. I hate sitting alone in a room talking to an empty audience. And I appreciate everybody's comments and stuff. That people who comment, people who subscribe, people who like my videos. I genuinely love it. I like it, and I want more of it. But I also feel this mind-numbing sense that one day I'm going to have a very, very bad take, and it's going to basically cut me at the bud because I am just now sprouting, and I don't feel, and I sometimes I feel like things will just come and crush me underfoot. And so I genuinely try to be ambiguous in my reasonings for things and stuff like that. I have a lot of takes in my life, and well, I'm just hoping that these takes are not as bad as I'm thinking they are, because I have this irrational thought in my head where all my takes are naturally bad, no matter what it is. Even when I say like churro ice cream is the best. Churro ice cream, literally, it's just ice cream that tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Sincerely, it is the best. But I feel like if I even say that, somebody's just gonna counter me and just like start lambasting me like, bro, why would you eat that? Why would you eat that? Why not like vanilla or chocolate? You know, the tried and true. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't know how to respond to that. But yes, the Barrens can drive me crazy because it is a very, very crazy zone. Very large, a lot of quests. Generally telling me to go here, 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 and it's like, bruh, I don't want to. I want it all in one place, so I can finish it all in one place. Anyway, so I am going to probably be streaming again very, very soon. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, depending on when this video goes up. I might actually start making videos, or maybe I'll make some community posts. I don't know. But anyway, however I do it, I will definitely try to boost that out and kind of hope that people actually see the video before I go live. So, all I can say is hope to catch you guys around in my Twitch chat. And I'm hoping that you will also follow me on Twitch so that you'll be notified of when I go live. And we can all have a great time. I would definitely go live on YouTube if there is a demand for it, but I understand that YouTube streaming is very, well, I feel like it doesn't give out notifications that I'm going live sometimes, even though I'm pretty sure it does, and I'm just, again, having an irrational ideal thought that something is definitely, like, happening, but I think it's not. Because I don't get any viewers and stuff like that on it. And for some reason, my OBS now hates YouTube. So, I'm hoping the next time if I stream on YouTube, it won't be garbage like it did the last time I tried to stream on here, and I just ended up just doing a very long rogue leveling video that I don't think was well received compared to the other stuff. So that is definitely a thing. So yes, definitely will be on my list of things to do. I did do a Civilization video 3, the last video, and I'm hoping I'm gonna probably do more of that. If not, I'll stream it on Twitch if I can, because I love the game. I love talking about it. I like making alternative history stuff. So every time I get introduced to a history mod that allows me to definitely mess with history, I am doing it. I am definitely doing it, guys, because I think it's more interesting to cause chaos in an alternative world than going through the status quo of the world. But yes. So with that in mind, I'm hoping just to see what the future has for us on this channel, and I'm hoping that people do enjoy my videos and enjoy the time that I give to every one of my new friends, because I do want more friends. And if you subscribe, you'll let me know that you are a friend, a definite friend, a friendly friend, one who actually cares about me, little old me, oh, young old me. I don't know. Is 25 considered old or young now? I feel like it's the borderline. I know people are like 26 and up saying that they're old now, and I'm like, you're not that old. Don't make me feel old. I'm still young. I'm sure of it. So, yes, that is my rants for the day. I believe I might have more. I'm definitely going to be fighting the bristleback over here, and I'm going to probably rant, because this is where I died last time that I played my Druid. For those who watched my stream or watched the VOD, you would understand that this place I hate through and through, because I didn't feel the need that I had to die at that point. There were people there, and they watched me die. So yes, I am planning on doing another hardcore series. I know. I have to do the rogue stuff, but I have to do a lot of stuff off camera for the rogue before it's ready. So, here's how I'm going to go about it. So, I am going to do a priest run, because I love priest, and I feel like I could do priest pretty easy. I don't know what kind of priest though. I am tempted to do a dwarf priest, because dwarf disc / holy priests are pretty raid bis, and dungeon bis, because of their fear ward, and I feel like that could be exciting to watch, or not. I have not figured out if that is actually the case or not. So, yeah, do stay tuned for that. Honestly though, I am either thinking that or undead. Now, the reason for undead is because Shadow. They do have the racial ability of devouring plague, and it is a very, very powerful god for an undead. So, it was either that or a dwarf. So, good disc or a shadow, priest. So, I will probably leave that open for the comments if you do. If not, I'm just gonna do eeny, meeny, miny, mo like I normally do with all my stuff. Because, yeah. Just how I am. Yeah. At least how I perceive, that's how I am. Oh no. It's starting to give me bad vibes again, guys. It's starting to become like last time. Am I going to die because there's no help? Maybe. Actually, I'm slowly getting worried as everything's respawning. And I hope not everything respawns right away, because I do want to solo this guy out. And I don't like how they're running to allies all the time. So I'm going to do a little bit of healing this time. I'm going to put some hots on me. And I'm going to pull this guy over towards this way, and hopefully not pull anybody else with him. And I am going to kite him. This actually will probably be easier, because I don't think I will have mobs spawning on top of me like I did last time. So, it should be a little easier now. That and being level 14 is quite the advantage. See, everything is starting to respawn now. See, look, he's running to a freshly respawned Mystic who was going to probably heal him and make this fight. Okay, good. I killed him before that. I was going to say, don't heal and make this fight longer. I don't want this fight any longer than it needs to be. So, that went a little smoother than last time, guys. Maybe we'll have a chance. We've hit the barrier and we've gone through it. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause. Clap, 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 clap. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just clean up the rest of this quest down here, hopefully, maybe, please. I don't want you pulling more garbage than necessary. I mean, I'm going to heal before I forget to heal, because I tend to do that a lot. So, anyway, because I'm not used to playing a class anymore that has healing spells. Normally, Druid, I'm on the ball on that, but recently, because I played Warrior, I played Rogue, I played Mage, I played a lot of other classes, now I'm just like, I forget I have healing spells. I have healing spells. Whoa, what a crazy revelation that I've just had. It almost seems like my class is very competent for a class. It has a tank form, it has healing, it has a DPS form, it blah blah blah. So yes, our goal right now for our Druid is to hit level 20. That is the big thing, because cat form is unlocked at 14. I mean 20. So 14 we do have aquatic form available, guys. We can definitely start doing the quest for aquatic form now, because that is an ability and a form that is definitely useful in hardcore. It is revolutionarily game changing, guys. Trust me. These fireballs genuinely hurt, broski. I don't need that in my life. That is toxic. Ooh. And there is a hunter right there. Neat. Just what I want. I'm not gonna fight that. I'm actually gonna run. Again, don't need this type of pain in my life, guys. Don't need this pain in my life. That, and I don't even need to kill them. I don't need to kill any more hunters, so it's not my problem. Oh, I thought I was gonna do it. I guess not. Oh well. Okay. So anyway, maybe we can finish up the rest of this quest. Maybe. Probably not. I'll probably stop before it's finished, because I am edging very closer to the half-hour mark, and I did say it'll be a 40-minute video, as per usual, as I do. Well, now I do. I used to make very long format. Now I'm trying to slow it down a little bit. Go little by little. Day by day. Let's see. Definitely a very, very, very hard time here. Time for heals. Now to get in and clean this up. And to be careful, because the pathing genuinely sucks. I wish you didn't do that. I wish you would actually follow me, friend. Just like Blood Rage, I'm going to be using Enrage a lot. Especially to set up for combat scenarios. Because having Rage is just more fun. It's just a better experience. I'll pull this guy away from the group. At least try to. And hopefully it doesn't pull more garbage. And it did pull more garbage. It pulled more garbage. No. Hit to reset the leash and just keep running and just keep running until that mob decides it's not worth it. Oh, the other mob decided that too, even though I got very close. Bruh. Bruh moment. Alright, go ahead and fight that guy instead, because he does not have magic. and it is probably 10 times easier. Okay. Now with this being said and done, and convenient hunter is convenient. Definitely wanted to fight this hunter, and I bet it's the same hunter that I ran away from earlier. They are very annoying. Fighting 2 mobs in 1. How unfair. I know the wolf is level 8, but still. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Dispatched. Now, let's try this again. Maybe with a little less pulling extra garbage that I don't need. Okay. How? La-dee-dee, la-doo-doo. Now they're running away. How could I let this happen? They're running away to grab more garbage that I don't want to fight. Huzzah! And they did successfully grab another person that I'd rather not freaking fight. Thanks, bro. I owe you one. How? Okay. Now, of course, that corpse is definitely in an area that I don't want to be in. Cool. I don't want to be in too deep because I'm trying to keep the rest of my HP from falling to 0. Bonk. Wow. Dodge twice, bro. And a hunter just spawned in. Cool, guys. Very cool, very neat. Thank you, very cool. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Picked a very bad time to get lost, friend. Okay. How? And I only need one more Geomancer, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy too. Oof. Gone. Snapped to oblivion. Okay. Well, I think we'll go and finish up these quests probably next episode. And we'll head back to Crossroads. Turn in our quest. Probably collect the rest of these Centaur Bracers. Probably collect Kodo Hide's head if I can. Hopefully there'll be people playing around that time that I do that video. So, anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I will be back again with another episode. Whether it be for Classic WoW, whether it be for Hardcore. Perhaps maybe something different. Like Civilization 3. Or Hearts of Iron 4. Really, it's any game that I have generally in my library that I can't share, unfortunately. So, it's nothing bad, I just don't know how to do it. So, anyway, fellas, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. And, until then, my friends, stay happy, watch funny videos, smile often, feel good about yourself, and chill out, and peace out.